This podcast provides a platform that will share many different points of views that should empower you, uplift you, make you want to go out and do right. When you hear the term still a man, say, yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Let's go.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Still a Man podcast. Tonight, we're going to be spotlighting, let's say, the Great Escape. So the witch hunt has begun, and it appears that Jay-Z is now on the run. All right, so there's been a lot of speculation on the internet where people are making accusations stating that Jay-Z has fled the country in an attempt to avoid federal prosecution. Now, we don't know this to be so, because as I stated last week, there's a lot of clickbait surfacing and I guess circulating on the internet. So you guys have to be careful about what you're reading and taking it for facts and truth, because a lot of it is basically for entertainment purposes, or just so that you can click on their page or their website and stuff like that. So let's talk about what they're saying. All right. So, there's been a lot of speculation because Jay-Z and his relationship with P. Diddy, and the fact that these guys supposedly are part of a secret society, and these are the main suspects or culprits in it. These guys are the leaders of said cult. So let's hit you with the first question. According to social media, Jay-Z has fled the country in an attempt to evade federal prosecution. Patsy, you seem to be the only lady right now. Let's start with you. What do you know about do you think there's some truth in that?
No clue to it, because I really don't follow Jay-Z that much and stuff, so stuff on the media part of the music industry. I keep up with the music a little bit, but not the lives of the rich and famous. Let's put it like that.
All right. Timmy, same question. Yes.
What?
Timmy, do you believe that Sean Combs has fled in an attempt to evade prosecution by the feds?
Sean Carter, you mean?
Sean Carter.
You said Combs.
If I did, my corrections.
But anyways, he got money. You got money, you can make things happen. You can make problems go away. He's a billionaire. And he rubbed elbows with too many big name people, so he's doing the right thing by, staying low, stay out of sight, wait till his board is over, and he can come back, stick his head out. That's all they doing. Most of them are doing is going underground, being quiet.
Okay. Gregory, same question.
If it is true, He gotta be the smartest man next to Russell Simmons. Better get the hell out.
Robert?
But he ain't gave up none of his business, see.
You're not Robert, Timmy.
Yes. Go ahead, Robert.
All right. I think that this is a whole bunch of BS. I think people tweet that out or send out messages or put it up on whatever social media they choose to use just to get a conversation going, just to get you to click on to their channel or whatever they put their uploads. Just get you to click on the upload so they get some viewership, something out of it. I don't think Jay-Z fled the country, because if he really fled, it would be on your main news stations when you turn your TV on. And they wouldn't just be talking about him. They'll be asking questions like, so how does Beyonce feel she's left behind? Are they divorced? Whatever. It would be a lot more conversation about their relationship and what they're going to do with the children and all of this extra.
All right, dude. Same question. Do you think that Sean Carter has fled the country in an attempt to evade federal prosecution?
No, I don't think he fled the country, and right now he's really not under prosecution because they went after Diddy for a certain amount of reasons, because they knew he was doing what he was doing, so they went after him for a certain amount of reasons. Jay-Z, if anything, Jay-Z is he's smarter than what's his name, P Diddy. P Diddy's too.
You're right.
When it comes, I'm gonna give you a good example. When it comes to the reason why Teflon Don John Gotti got what he got, because he was too flashy, too bold, too cocky, got too powerful. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give. That's how Diddy got. He wasn't like the old type style mob bosses. Trust me, Jay-Z is trying. What's going on right now is that the people who got Diddy are telling Jay, we know you're involved with this, but we're giving you time to cover up your shit. But if some of your shit comes out into this that leads somewhere else, then we're going to have no choice but to do this. And what they're trying to see, they're really trying to see, so whose names on the list of who was donating money to start that black party. That's what they're doing. To them, that's like treason to the country, and you're coming against us. That's how they look at it, even though it shouldn't be that way, because it'll gain a lot of party and a lot of political stuff for us, and they need to shut that down. So they're looking. That's what Homeland Security is doing. The FBI is waiting on confirmation from Homeland Security to do what they have to do. But right now, Jay-Z's in he's in that. I don't like to call it. He's in limbo right now. He's really in limbo. But he's right now behind the clone. They're doing a lot of control damage. A lot of control damage.
Well, hell yeah.
And if you see Jay-Z go down within the next month or two, what they're doing, they're shutting down hip hop.
Okay. So stay right there. I'm hit you with the next question. So basically, do you think that Sean Carter's friendship with Sean Combs has placed him on the radar of the feds?
Well, we got to go back to the history of things. Sean Carter used to be a lapdog for Sean Combs because he was trying to make it. He had big, remember he was before Rockefeller and all of them. They were all in the same circles. He wanted to make it, so he was pretty much one of Jay-Z's first bitches. I mean, Diddy's first bitches, if you know what I mean. He was one of the first ones. Not, I don't know if he was the first one, but he's in that tier of one of the first ones when it comes to this. And this is why.
How bad do you want it?
Yeah, and as we've seen in the past with Jay-Z, and Gregory might know a little about this, as we've seen in the past with Jay-Z, when we start uniting and we start getting together to do something to unite, he's their snitch man. He snitched on them when they was trying to do. That's why Murder Inc. and all them went down. That's why what you call is being investigated. The dude from Dallas, and that's why a lot of them
the Fed.
Yeah.
Well,
and now,
they said Puffy was the one that didn't put the word out there.
It was both of them together. These two were working together. That's why they're the only two standing. Those two are working together. But the thing about it is that Sean's power Puffy thinks that he got power over Jay-Z, and his power will control Jay-Z, but Jay-Z's a fucking snake. He slithers his way out of everything. He
Yeah,
always the last man standing.
because that's what
You know what I'm saying?
a smart snake does.
Yes.
He's cold.
He'll play the bitch when it's time to play the bitch, and he'll do what he got to do when it's time to do. But at the end of the day, his mind's already made up what he wants to do. So it don't matter if he's bending over, sucking, whatever. He already knows what he needs to do and how he's going to do it. Where Puffy's just high off his power and is drunk. He's slipping, letting shit go, not putting the, crossing the I's and the T's and shit like that. And that's what it's going to go. But it's going to be an interesting month. It's going to be an interesting 2 months. Because a lot in this world is going to change in 2 months, fast, real fast. We're sitting here talking, everything's peaceful. In 2 months, we're going to be talking on this thing. We're going to be like, do y'all believe what just fucking happened? Do y'all know? Did you see what's going on? And listen, I'm telling you, fast, really fast.
Okay. Timmy, same question. Do you believe that Jay-Z's friendship with Diddy has placed him on the Fed's radar?
First and foremost, they ain't even looking at Jay-Z right now. And if they were, you would have been there and seen him start, relieving himself of power of certain companies that he's in control of. He just signed a big deal 2018, I think it was, with the NFL. So if it was true about him, he's damn sure the NFL is going to step away from that shit. They ain't going to stay in business with him. In fact, they would try to take over that shit just so this nigga won't be able to control you. That's what they really want.
And Tim, can I say one thing too? And no, and they're not under investigation. Jay-Z right now to the public or whatever. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but he's not in nothing right now. Because the first thing that would have happened if he was suspected is that Super Bowl shit, that NFL shit would have got stripped away from him off rip.
That's what I said. That's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have seen him. Before that happened, he probably would have stepped down like Russell did. That's why Russell's shit went away. Because he stayed in, they would have kept on drilling it until something got started, until a fire caught, but he stepped down, stepped out of the limelight. I'll come back when the shit died down. And really, I don't necessarily have to come back. I can see the worst thing I say with people who are behind the scenes. You don't have to be up in the fucking front to be seen. Just stay your ass behind the scenes because you're making all the fucking money being behind the scenes. But they want to be seen. They want to be the fucking the spotlight, the coming attraction and shit.
You want to know how you know if you're a good person or not, or if your spirit is right, if spirit is good? Have all the power. Once you got the power, then you see what you're really made of.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see what you're really made of.
Okay.
Are you going to be fair? Are you going to be just? Are you going to be righteous? Can you do that when you got all the power? Are you going to let your ego get the best of you? Are you going to do what you want to do? Are you going to be for the people? Are you going to be for yourself? How are you going to do it when you have the power? These people get power and they get drunk off it. They get drunk off it. And they don't, and sometimes they get so deep in the drunkenness they can't get out. Diddy was high all the time. He was fucking high all the time.
They getting drunk off more than just that.
All right, so
Drinking the blood.
Let me bring Patsy back into the discussion. So Patsy, do you think that the friendship of Diddy and Jay-Z placed him on the radar of the feds?
I think it might have placed him on the lower end of the radar and not the full scope. And since he's on the lower end, just from like someone would do the same, it's like if he's on the radar, he's probably the the feds are probably using him to get information. So every now and again, he'll probably pop by Diddy's house and be like, yo, what's up? And kind of scope stuff out. Might have a wire on him, might not, or have a little something on him just to kind of show what's going on or whatever. And when he leaves, there's probably a meetup spot for him and the Fed. So yeah, they just like take whatever information that they had on the surveillance pieces that Jay-Z had on them,
Mm-hmm.
and go from there just to kind of secretly and get this whatever evidence that they need on Diddy, you know?
Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
that's my theory.
okay. Robert, same question. Do you think that the Sean's friendship, Sean Combs and Sean Carter, has put Jay-Z on the radar of the feds?
No, because Jay-Z in 1994, he was pulled over by law enforcement underneath the belief that he had narcotics, drugs in his car. That might have been the first time they started watching him probably as a drug lord. Come 1999, I think that he had a problem with maybe one of the producers or something. I think he went to court in 2001 for stabbing this man, and he must have settled because he's sure
Yeah,
to
he
me
did.
if they say he was convicted, I don't for how long? 1 year,
He
some
settled.
months. So
He
he
settled
settled.
on it.
So when you break it down to they already pulled you over in 1994 for a possibility of drugs, they don't watch you on because you got money and you're up in the spotlight trying to be a rapper. Now moving through the 90s, by them just keeping an eye on you, even not a strong eye, they're watching you. And they got their ears out. And then you go do something to make you go to court by like what, 2000, 2001 for stabbing someone. Now there's drugs and it's criminal is assault now. You know, they're like anything's possible with this guy.
Mm.
So
We'll see how smart you are when the
Puff.
canines come.
I wouldn't say Puff brought eyes on him. I'm gonna say eyes was already following Jigga, and like every rap artist, they do it to themselves. They make themselves stop being watched because they boast too much and they run the goddamn mouths about shit that they should keep quiet.
Okay. Gregory, let's get your perspective. Do you think that Jay-Z's friendship with Diddy put him on the radar of the feds?
Nah, it's probably something deeper going on that they're trying to hide behind the scenes and distract people from. And these are two great names for a good distraction.
Okay. I'm gonna stay right with you. So the next question is, do you think the feds have any freak off video footage of the Carters that implicate them in Puffy's wrongdoing?
Hell yeah. Whoever was at that party. Well, I did send out a video earlier. Beyonce denying she did anything at the party. She didn't see any funny
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's plenty of people that tell you they seen funny stuff. So when you got a person like
Right.
that saying they didn't
Well,
see nothing funny going on and there was a bunch of funny stuff going on, it makes you think maybe they do got some type of
well,
videos.
well. See, if okay, the funny stuff happened. It's like like they say, after the show, it's the after party. Then after the after party, there's a party after that, right? So the party after everybody's gone, because everybody ain't sticking around. People done got drunk, they ready to go. So the ones who still hanging around, that's the freak off people. Those are all the willing, wanting to participate.
Yeah, and that song you just quoted was Jay-Z and the Pied Piper himself. But again,
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
we're not guilty. Jacob Kelly.
All right. Yes, dude. We're gonna go to you next.
And R. Kelly had something to say about Jay-Z. From jail, a phone call, R. Kelly said he got fucking more stuff on Jay-Z, Puff, and he named a couple of people that he had is big name people too. I said, this fucking R. Kelly, now all you motherfuckers gonna roll over on each other because the pact was if we gonna look out for one another. If one get caught, let's all stand up for one another and help to make this go away. But this is serious, and the feds are involved. The feds scared a lot of motherfuckers away. They don't want the feds knowing too much stuff that they got going on because they gonna dig deep.
So again, is it your theory that the feds have video footage of the Carters doing wrong, or they don't?
They got footage of everybody that was at the party, the after party. They got everybody. They collected all his cameras at 3 houses, and he had cameras in every goddamn room,
Okay.
every part of the damn house. So they done took at least 600 cameras out the damn house.
Not only the cameras they got, they got his VSH tapes when he first started recording on the VCR. They
Yeah,
got his DVDs. They got his
yeah.
computer chips, probably
Mm-hmm.
his floppy disk, whatever he was using. Cause Puff he's a horny individual. If he can go back to some that was it right there. That's real old. And he gets horny to that type of stuff. So, he kept everything.
Okay. So again, do you think that the feds have video footage from the freak off that implicates the Carters and Puffy's wrongdoings?
Oh yeah, but one thing we have to understand is that Jay-Z's friends are more powerful than Diddy's
Did
friends.
Puffy? Yes,
Now,
yes.
and Jay-Z's friends were the ones that stopped them stopped the Mix-a-Lot record dude. I forgot his name. Y'all know what I'm talking. But that thing
Sir
with the
Mix-a-Lot.
not
No,
Sir
he's
Mix-a-Lot.
talking about Prince.
Yeah, Jay Prince. Thank you, Timmy. Jay Prince and all of them when they were all getting together to do that company together.
Oh yeah, they
And
were supposed to be
obviously,
doing the distribution company.
yes. So Jay-Z effed that up by snitching. Who'd he go to snitch that had the power to do that and get all those people under investigation? And remember, Jay-Z was in California to meet up with Nipsey Hussle and the police. They were having the meeting, and before he even got to the meeting, he was whacked. And a lot of people
Yeah,
speculating Jay-Z with that too. Everything that Jay-Z is entitled to have to do with the police. So if Jay-Z got footage on there, his friends are getting all of his shit out the way. Here, take these out the way out of evidence. Because
yeah.
remember, his friends are hired in the FBI or in the FBI to be dealing with the shit he's dealing with. So they
Mm-hmm.
taking all the evidence of him and Beyonce out. And the only reason I'm saying that because if you know your ass is on those tapes in that house doing something, there's no way you're going online saying, "Oh, I guarantee you it wasn't me in there. I wasn't in
Right.
there. I wasn't doing none of that stuff. I wouldn't partake in that." And notice a lot of people who are there, they're not speaking up. They're shutting up. They're not saying
Mm-hmm.
nothing. They
But
know they're
Damon,
on.
you gotta take into key this right here too. There's people that was up in there that was secretly
Yes,
recording,
exactly.
and they
Exactly.
got stuff to let loose. When this person just think that his team erased all of the evidence, boom,
Yep.
they're selling these things right now for five
Yep.
hundred $1,000, $5
Yes.
million.
It's
yes, yes.
crazy. A half a
Fucking,
billion dollars for a sex tape.
Yes, for these tapes now.
Yep.
Listen,
Cause
I wouldn't pay $500 for it.
now check this out. The lawyer that's representing one of the fucking chicks that Puffy done sexually assaulted, right? She said that there is somebody out there that tried to get her to represent them and get in the buyer for the sex tape of Beyonce and Puffy. That's what the chick said. She was on the talk show talking about the shit. She didn't mention. She didn't mention. She said two famous people.
She mentioned Diddy. She didn't mention the
Yeah,
woman,
she
and she
didn't
didn't mention
mention.
the seller. She didn't
But
Right.
she
mention the
said
seller.
the woman was more popular and bigger than Puffy.
Yeah, she didn't
Yeah.
mention that person, and she didn't mention the seller.
She's planting the seed, basically. So it sounds like that, again, Puffy, anybody else that's implicated in his wrongdoing or alleged wrongdoing is going to be tried by public
No,
first.
Dave, is how bad do you want it? What are you gonna do to get where I'm at?
All
You
right.
know, that's how they turn a lot of them out.
So that's what you're saying. That's what's in these videos. Them bribing them to become members of the thing. All right, let's bring Patsy
Everybody
back.
want to be the next Puffy. Everybody want to be the next Jay-Z, but not knowing that they all bent over to get where they are.
Yes,
Let's
exactly.
bring
They've
Patsy.
been on that gravy train.
Let's bring Patsy back into the discussion. Let's not forget that she's here too. Let's get her perspective. Patsy, so do you believe
She's
that the feds,
Beyonce fan. Ask her something about Beyonce.
do you believe that the feds have video footage implicating the Carters in Puffy's wrongdoing?
He's probably a part of it, but who knows? That's why I say I don't really follow all like what's going on with stuff like that, you know.
All right, so we'll keep you a part of the conversation. So let me ask you the next question. If you don't know, you can say pass. So do you think that Beyonce is complicit with the suggested crimes of Jay-Z, or is she just a victim? So in other words, do you think that she is a willing participant in the crimes that he's committed, or is she just another victim?
Mm, I really don't know about that because it's like I don't know the situation. I ain't there, so yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so hold tight. Robert, do you think that Beyonce is complicit in Jay-Z's suggestive crimes, or is she just another victim?
I think that she's an opportunist. I think that she's playing the cards like poker. Long as everything is going according to her coming up, getting the recognition more than she has, her children being just fine in life, she's going to keep playing this poker game. She's going to bluff. She doesn't know this. She doesn't know that. Or she knows a lot. And that's her bluffing. And when she thinks the feds go on national news or worldwide news and say,
Her
this is the
damn name.
evidence. This is the evidence. We have straight, deep, solid evidence. This man's on tape having sex with minors or drug-induced women that he is taking advantage of or sleeping with men. That's when she's gonna separate herself. That's when she's gonna fold the game of poker. She's gonna fold her cards and walk away what she has. known as her net worth. She don't care about what they did, put their money together, how much it is right now, because she knows when she walks away with the $600 million she's sitting on alone, plus alimony if she leaves them, plus child support if the children still need to get taken care of by dad. So she's gonna be just fine. But she's playing this game with her husband right now. She knows if he was in the tapes because you was at that party with him. You heard the whispers, even if you wasn't there on the nights that he did do it. When you go to a a P Diddy party, people like, oh girl, oh nigga, you missed the last one. You know what happened? Such and such was bent over, such and such was laid up, such and such. She hears those stories.
Ain't no party like the P.
So
Diddy
she
party.
knows of the stories. She probably seen it go down. And I can say this, and I'm out. It was this right here. Oh, I forgot. I lost my thoughts. Oh, I remember it. Just come back to me.
All right.
My boy, Busta Rhymes. He's doing the fruit cake shit too. That's how he got. That's how he got.
Let's keep it to what we talked about.
He's doing the same Puppy because he learned from Puppy.
All right, Tim. Let's keep it to that what we talked about because that's a whole nother show. Buster will be another topic. So Robbie, we're gonna come back to you if you find your thought, then just ask to answer. So if you just joined us tonight, we're talking about the hip hop witch hunt that has already begun, and Jay-Z is now on the run. So we're talking about Jay-Z's involvement or alleged involvement in Puffy's wrongdoings. That's basically
okay. I'm sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
This is how I wanted to finish it. If you guys remember when Jay-Z, when it was brought to the public's eye that he was messing around on Beyonce and her sister beat him in the elevator, you guys remember there's no face to the person who he was tricking off with. You know why? It could have been a man. It could have been a kid. But they did not tell us this lady's name or show us who she was. So that led me to speculate that it could be a craven like Diddy had having sex with men. And that's why he got beat like that in the elevator by the sister, because she couldn't believe that he was tricking off with a man on her sister or it was a minor.
Okay. Gregory, same question. Do you think that Beyonce is complicit of Jay-Z's suggested crimes, or is she a victim?
Before I say what I'm gonna say, make no mistake about it. That is Sasha Fierce. Anything he does it too, but she probably does it worse because there's a whole different level to the female aspect of their Balu game. So when you got her situation, she's really a victim of her parents, just like Aaliyah. She knew she was gonna be sold off into this industry to the highest bidder, whatever taker was gonna take her, because that's what they was doing at that time. And she knew that Aaliyah was the person up. She knew that Jay-Z was gonna take Aaliyah from us. Allegedly, all this stuff is alleged, but she's a victim of much more than just Jay-Z.
Okay.
But she's a willing participant in it.
Okay. Timmy, same question. Do you think that she is, as Gregory just stated, a willing participant, or is she one of the victims?
She's a participant for sure. There's been a lot of people who came out and spoke on Jay-Z and Beyonce. Blue Cantrell spoke out about that Jay-Z tried to hit on her and Beyonce got mad about the situation. She gets blackballed. Terry Hilton started talking about Beyonce talking about first it was all the single ladies. Now you talk about something else she mentioned about she got blackballed. You didn't hear nothing else from her. So yes, she is very much aware, and like when you got a husband that got power, you feel like you got power too. And you can make the man just like your husband can make the man because you're his other half, so they look at you as one, even though you might not be at all the businesses that or the business meetings that you be at, she's still a part of whatever he's doing, because she goes to the dinners and whatnot, and she probably go there on his arm as wife and mingle with the other wives and all that. So yeah, she's not oblivious to what's going on. She knows what's going on because she went through. That's how she got to where she's at because she went through the rituals of being getting to success by bending over.
Okay. Dude, let's get your perspective on this.
Oh yeah, she definitely is. She was groomed for that. They're all groomed for that. One thing that we're thinking, we're thinking of the old fashioned way. We're thinking not even old fashioned way. This is why we all never made it in music. Not that we weren't good or whatever else is at that. These people are groomed. These people know somebody, and they groom them along. And we're
Right,
not the
right,
grooming type. Because once we find out that shit, especially back then, even though we were kids, I don't get down like
right,
that.
right.
No, they know we're not going to play the game. When they know you're not going to play the game, that's why there's nobody's really talented out there. Because the talented people don't want to play
Exactly,
that game. They don't want to play that
exactly.
game. These girls, they know what they're doing. These girls know they're signed up to be porn stars, pretty much. And these dudes know
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to be porn stars. All they are porn stars. That's what they do. They all go and make their music and blow up in front of the world. Then they have their porn parties. That's what they do. They always do it. Eyes Wide Shut shows you that. And not only us people do it, the hip hop, every group does it. Whether it's the basketball group or whether it's the hockey group, whether it's the rock and roll group, everybody
Right.
has their world. And in that world, they all do that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay right there. I'm gonna hit you with the next question, dude. So do you believe that the Carters are a loving power couple, or are they simply a version of a modern day, what would you call it, contract marriage?
It definitely is. Most of them are. And any Hollywood marriage is pretty much that. I would say 99.9% of the marriages in Hollywood are contractual.
Mm-hmm.
So no love?
No, there ain't no love. There's no love in Hollywood. That's why I call illusion world, illusion, Holly
Right.
stick. There's no love. There's no love there.
So the only love, so what about the love of money?
That's and that comes from greed. That comes from
Right.
greed. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get it. I get
But
it. So
what is the love of money?
it leads to a whole bunch of death and other things.
And that's what it's been doing.
And I get it. So basically you believe that their union is not based on love, it's based upon on greed.
Money
Well,
and status. Money and
Okay.
status. Because let one of
All
them
right.
flop, one of them's getting dropped.
That's what I
mhm.
was that's what I was looking for. I wanted you to come out and say it. Gregory, same question. Do you think that the Carters are a loving power couple, or are they simply just a version of a modern day contract marriage?
I believe that they are a phony couple, like thing was alluding to. I forget, it's a certain name for the marriage. It's a flower name or something like that, but it's a fake marriage that they put together because these people are people of status. Almost like when You see a movie and you got the rich guy marrying off his daughter to
Are
another
you
rich
referring to
family.
an arranged marriage or a dowry?
That's what I was just going there, you know?
No, not arranged marriage. It's something else.
A
It's a term for,
dowry?
it's a term from Hollywood. I forget what it's called. Something that they said
I don't speak
JFK
Philly.
was in. JFK was supposedly in a fake marriage too because his best friend was a homo and he was always with him.
Oh. So all right. So Patsy, you want to jump in there? You think you got got a perspective on that? Are they a loving power couple or is it just an illusion?
Well, I could say that there's a love for money between the two of them, but in comparison to what they have as a contract, there's no difference than an arranged marriage because neither one of the two actually love each other, and actually in a true arranged marriage, neither one know each other in person, but they know each other because they were raised up because them two people were prearranged from childhood. These people that are famous and they decide to do a contract marriage, it's pretty they know each other, but they pretty much doing an arranged marriage by doing a contractual arrangement.
Okay. Robert, same question.
Well, Trump. I'm gonna say it was a lustful business deal in 2000. Let me make sure I have this right.
2000, 2000
April
and
4.
what?
April 4. Made me forget my train on April 4. They've been married for almost 17 years come April 4th, 2025. So they almost seen the silver. So what I'm gonna say for the first 12 years, of them being married, this is hard to say too. It was like sort of a fling. Sex was good. I should call it rabbits because they was probably having sex like rabbits, and it was a lot of business being done. Like if you do this, you'll be in this limelight.
Hold
If
on.
you listen to,
Sorry, guys, my dog.
if you listen to me, I can take you further than where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
That all was going on for the first 12 years. Then came along Blue Ivy. She was born 2012. So all the way from 2012 to where we are now, it was business and lust from the very beginning. And after they had Blue Ivory, they might have fell in love the first 2 years of messing around after they got married. Because, they got married, had a, nice wedding, kept it quiet. Now, they was doing sneaky, probably in love, lust, fell in love. And, they waited to have their kid. You understand that one. They didn't have Blue Ivory to 2012. And now in 2024, she's 12 years old, almost a teenager.
Well, when
But
he married her, she was 17.
Beyonce. But you gotta
Yeah.
remember, if in 2025, April 4th, they would be married for 17 years. 17 years ago, it was 2008. I think they got married. Yeah, 2008. 2008 they got married. So all the way from 2008 to 2012, which was 4 years, they was sitting right there. They probably was in love, Dave, at the beginning. because they made their love child Blue Ivory within them 4 years. So I say it started off probably lust. I seen you, I gotta have it. Then once I had it and we started saying soft words to each other and all of that and doing for each other, I fell in love with you. But I remind you of the better part of this was business.
Well, Uncle Rob, let me say something real quick. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
So that pregnancy, remember, Whitney Williams, she did a special because everybody all around the world
Whitney
was saying that.
Williams.
That's right. He
Excuse
Go
said
me,
ahead.
whatever
Whitney.
her name. Listen,
Go ahead,
sometimes
Gordon.
you mess up names, but she did a special about Beyonce faking her pregnancy because remember she was going to all these interviews and her belly was folding in a way that it shouldn't be folding for a pregnant person. So then after she did that special, she fell out on stage during the New Year's show. She did the special, knocked out, and
Got the drugs.
everybody made fun of her. But
That
the
was just
Blue
fucking drugs.
Ivy pregnancy thing, that I don't know if that's really because even Beyonce, there was rumors that Solange is her baby. She had this baby when she was younger, and the parents tried to hide it, so they made it look
They
like it was her
said
little sister.
sister.
All right. So let me go back to Robbie. Robbie, was you done?
Yes.
All right. So let me give you guys a little fun fact that I found
So
during my research.
she's a fresh chick, that damn Beyonce.
Let me give you a little. Let me give you a little fun fact what I found during my research. So according to social media, these guys first crossed paths when she was like 17.
That's what I said.
Dating when she was 18, married at 19, but there's speculation that Jay-Z met Beyonce a whole lot earlier than 17. All right, so the next question is, and I'm gonna go to you first, Rob, and then we're gonna go to Patsy next. According to social media, Beyonce is contemplating divorce. And if so, is this a ploy to protect her brand?
Definitely she will want to protect her brand. She will want to, like I told you earlier, fold her hand in the game of poker. She needs to step away while she can before her brand is tarnished by the the wild play of her husband. Just over there and here all around, doing what he want to do, long as he doesn't get caught. So if she has the chance to get divorced, and he actually give her divorce, where she can clear her name, save her image, everything, her brand, and she'll be all right. She needs to separate herself from anything that is bad of Jay-Z that is gonna mess up her brand.
Okay. Same question, Patsy.
Yeah, she could go the divorce route and say like, look it, I'm gonna do this for my own sake, our daughter's sake, but then considering there is a child within the marriage, she cannot.
There's 3 kids, Patsy.
Well, any relationship with children, regardless, you cannot fully um tether the ties, so to speak, to and because of the children, you want, if at all, if it is able to salvage the relationship between both parents with those children, do so. So she could divorce or separate or whatever the arrangement they come down to so that she's not a part of whatever is tied negatively to her husband, then do so. But don't bring the children into that negative, that divorce thing, and be like, you know what, just sit down and explain it. They didn't do anything wrong. It's just an adult decision on adult issues. That right at that moment, they're not going to explain all of what is in the details of it, but this is what needs to happen. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Timmy, same question. Timmy?
Yeah, see, first and foremost, she
Yes.
he had made an agreement with Father Knows, Matthew Knows, that when he married her and something about the kids and the time that she would be pregnant and not making music, then Jay-Z was going to be paying her for missing work, not generating money. So he signed the contract with the father. That's how he was able to marry. He got the blessing from Matthew Noah, because and again, it's a business deal. You put my daughter in, stardom, go beyond Janet. Well, she never reached the plateau of a Janet status.
I beg to differ, but go ahead.
No, she didn't.
Go ahead.
And they want her to, be another Madonna. You can surpass her. Beyonce, my boy Prince said it. Beyonce ain't really that great of a goddamn singer. She can sing, but she's not this phenomenal singer that everybody makes her out to be. Prince said that himself.
Mm. All right. So, again, you feel like she's what?
That's why Prince is dead now. Jay-Z said, hey, nigga, I remember that shit you said about my wife. Here, take these fucking fentanyl pills, and I'll be laughing, and I might take some of your fucking royalties.
All right, so we're gonna go on to Gregory next. Gregory, do you so social media is speculating that Beyonce is contemplating divorce, and if so, do you think she's gonna do so to protect her brand?
Yeah, she's trying to protect her brands because she's definitely a person that they worship in a church. She has her own church. It's nuts.
Okay. Dude, same question.
Well, everybody's doing that right now. Everybody's fighting to protect their brand and try to distinguish themselves from it. But when people really sit back and think about it, even if they do separate, are you really separating yourself from the situation?
Ooh.
That makes you look guilty to me. It don't make me look like you because you've been there. This is your husband. It's not like this is somebody you were effing. This
Right.
is your husband. So you know his what? Because if you're doing something, he knows your whereabouts and what you're doing, and
Yeah.
y'all are there together, y'all know. You
He
know what I'm trying to
should.
say?
Exactly.
He
He
should,
married.
and vice versa. She should as well.
Especially if they're always together acting functions
Exactly.
and shit.
And especially if the streets are talking. If the streets are talking, you should know what's going on in your own house with your own husband.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that everybody's trying to do that right now. Not just Beyonce, but everybody's trying to cover and do their brand, but it's not gonna work because to what everybody looking into, all y'all were tainted. You're
Ah,
all tainted because all y'all knew something, whether you're not saying it or not, and y'all let this go on for years. Whether you was involved directly or indirectly, y'all know something and y'all did nothing.
That's how I truly feel for years. That all of y'all sat back, knew, heard, seen, and talked about it. And now all of a sudden, because this man got arrested, indicted, everyone can open their mouth. Y'all asses should be in jail along with Diddy.
mhm. All right, so stay right there. The next question is, many people believe that Jay-Z is responsible for Beyonce's sudden rise to prominence. Do you believe that to be so, Robert?
But
Um, he was he was he was a great help because he's sitting at the table. So by him sitting there, I don't care what side or at what end, he's at that table that can either make you or break you. So he helped her. She would have got out there, it would just been a little bit slower. But once she hooked up with, someone sitting at the table, it made her job a little more easier. She was able to get out there worldwide quicker.
Okay. Patsy, what do you know about this? Do you believe that statement that Jay-Z is responsible for Beyonce's rise to fame?
I'm not sure. I'll pass on that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Timmy, same question. Do you think that Jay-Z is responsible for Beyonce's sudden rise to prominence?
of course he is. Once he took her under his wing, she started blowing up. Of course, after you get rid of Leah out the picture, because he was
And Carrie
trying
Hilson.
to, and Carrie Hilton, yep, he was trying. Now she had issues with Rihanna at first. She had issues with Rihanna at first, and then all of a
Hold
sudden,
on, guys. I'm gonna ask you to answer the question that's being asked because you're dangerously infringing on the next question. So answer this question because I want to make sure you answer both questions. So again, the question at hand is, do you buy in to the rumors that Jay-Z is responsible for Beyonce's sudden rise to fame?
yes, I definitely buy into that.
All right. So
Because they had that's what his contract was with the father to take her to the next damn level.
Okay. Stand on that because we're gonna give you a chance to answer.
Now you're there, young fella.
I'm gonna give you a chance to finish saying what you were saying when we come to the next question. Because like I said, I want to make sure that you're answering the questions that's at hand. Uh Gregory, same question. Do you think that Jay-Z is responsible for Beyonce's sudden rise to prominence?
Yes, because as you alluded to earlier, this guy has met her way before she was 17 and all that stuff, just like R. Kelly met Aaliyah before she was 17 and all that stuff.
And let me be clear about that. I was commenting on something that I read. I don't know that to be so. That's according to social media.
Well, allegedly, he's known this girl since she was 14, and the family was already planning on giving their daughter to him,
Wow.
just like Aaliyah. Allegedly, this
Did
is
a
alleged.
show in her town, in her city. That's how that happened.
All
He
right,
went to a concert.
dude, same question. Do you think that Sean Carter is responsible for Beyonce's rise to prominence?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Like she said, she got. I don't want to use the word pimped out. That's what they do. See, just like you got the white so-called Illuminati, you got the black boulets, and these people are the gatekeepers.
The
Right.
boule boost.
And their family, some of these people's families are from there, and they know how it works because the Illuminati do it too. They do the same shit. They know where to get the energy from. The best thing you can do. This you gotta understand. Go through our history in due time. Now, when marriages were arranged, nobody picked it. But oh, we like him. He's cute. Oh, he got a fat ass. She got a fat ass. Oh, he's cute. He got a nice body. It was none of that shit. Your parents set you up, and the reason you got set up is because y'all were combining income, combining land, and gaining wealth. It was a business transaction. It's all still going on. The only people not doing it are the common folks, but the people with money are doing it. Why? Because they don't want you having their money. They don't want no. I'm gonna give you a good example. What's her
Steve
name?
Harvey.
No.
Steve Harvey.
Keisha Cole's and Beyonce, family from two different levels. Beyonce's family's a part of the Boulets. They know how to do shit. Oh, we're not gonna let our daughter have no street nigga. She's not being with what's his name? What's that dude's name? The one that got the tape on her? Oh, she's not being with him. We want to put him with somebody with another member.
Beyonce you talking about.
Yep, Beyonce, the dude she
Pimp
was fucking
C. Pimp C.
Pimp C. Pimp C.
Yep.
He dead now, huh? But
So
anyways,
remember, Pimp said
he
he
like
had them
niggas like
tapes.
that, not
He
niggas
was
like
dogging
Jay-Z.
her out.
You know what I'm saying? She like niggas like that, not Jay-Z, but her parents like, oh no, we're not dealing with trash. We're gonna take you to royalty, and we're gonna do that. Remember, Jay-Z gained from trash, but Jay-Z got anointed. Who anointed
Right.
Jay-Z? You know what I'm trying to say? So the person who's anointed Jay-Z that made him a part of the Boulay family now, that he can marry into royalty. Because Jay-Z wasn't considered royalty once upon a time. He had to
No.
earn that spot.
He climbed his way there. He definitely climbed
Exactly,
it.
like a snake, just like a snake.
Just like a
Exactly.
snake, dude.
He became the snitch. He became the snitch of the industry.
Robert, you want to get in on this?
2001, Jay-Z did Bonnie and Clyde. Beyonce featured on it.
Yeah.
2003, Beyonce dropped #1 selling album, top #1 on the charts, Crazy in Love, cut a single, Crazy in Love. Jay-Z was on it. That was 2003.
But wait a minute, her
Go on
body was
to,
too
go on to
bootylicious before that.
2008, they get married.
So your answer is you think he is responsible for her rise to fame.
I already said that. I asked that question before. You asked me that I want to get back in this.
All right. So again, let me stay right there. So here goes.
And not on that thing, she got the best producer, the best writer. Fucking you want to do hip hop, we get the best producer for hip hop. You want to do best soul, we get the best producer for soul. You want to do some reggae, we get the best producer for reggae. You know, that's what he did. He used his power in anything that Jay hears somebody else doing. He hears and they lay no vocals down yet. He gonna want to take that beat from you.
Okay, so stay right there. Let's talk. You alluded to is a power, and you and Dude started answering this question early on. So basically, both the celebrity bloggers and conspiracy theorists, they suggest that Sean Carter is the orchestrator of a plethora, and you hear what I'm saying? A plethora of industry fledglings downfall. So upstarts, basically, young people striving to be in the business, he is the orchestrator of their downfall. Do you believe that to be so, Timmy? He's a gatekeeper, as you guys said. He decides who's forward and who stays behind.
Now he destroyed Blue Control.
Mm-hmm.
She hit one hit, gone. She said something about Beyonce, or she didn't say nothing about Beyonce. They put some shit out there saying that her and Jay-Z was fucking around. And then Beyonce decided that she wanted her to go away. Or Jay-Z wanted her to go away so she won't come out and speak. But he was also in her ear downplaying. If they ask you any questions about such and such, downplay. Don't or just say you don't want to talk about it. You know, Carrie Hilton, they destroyed her because she said something. Now, he could have destroyed the game. He could have destroyed the game, right? But Game was rolling with 50, Dr. Dre, and Eminem. So 50 was able to handle and take care of that problem because Jay responds to the game, he definitely would have, probably ruined the game's career, you know. But yeah, he definitely can pull strings to make things happen where people get blackballed and nobody want to work with you.
Okay. Dude, same question. Gotta turn your mic on.
I better repeat the question again, Dave.
So both celebrity bloggers and conspiracy therapists suggest that Jay-Z is the orchestrator of a plethora of industry fledglings' downfall.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's how he's climbing to the top. Somebody got to fall in order for him to climb. And every time somebody fell, Jay-Z climbed the next year. It didn't happen right away, but the next year. Look at what started with Biggie. Next year.
Big
Yup,
L, Big L. You got to start with Big L.
yup, you're right. You're right. I didn't want to keep going all the way there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's perfectly right what I'm talking about. So yeah, and then that's what they do. They take people down to get to the top. They learn from their master. They do what their masters do.
Yeah, because he did go from Hawaii Sophie to Hova.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Hova came years after.
Yeah, you're
But
basically
he
supporting what he said.
started rapping. He wasn't rapping that street like when he was doing that Hawaii Sophie thing with jazz. He wasn't doing that. But once he came across with Big Al spit in that street corner, you know, he spit in the street, hustling and whatnot. So Jay-Z was doing the same thing. He picked up what Big Al had left off. Of course, Big Al, had he been still alive, look what happened. Big Al died. Biggie, Tupac, Big Al died first. Then Tupac, then Biggie died. Now look who comes in up behind them after all these dudes, and he was out there at the same time. But soon as all them dudes had passed on, yeah, he comes up in the front. Now he got competition with DMX. DMX he killed them with what he would put out there. You know, he 5 times platinum, double platinum, diamond status. You know, Jay Z and his he didn't get popular until the Hard Knock Life album. Now people like they say the Reasonable Doubt album was a classic. Yeah, it might be, but what put him on the map was that Hard Knock Life album, Volume One. That put him on the map.
Okay. So the question is, Gregory, do you buy into what the let's say the analysts are saying, that the social media, where the celebrity bloggers slash
Yes, I buy into that
the
because
conspiracy therapists?
he says things like "do what thou wilt," and then he says in one of his songs, "If you put crabs in a barrel and you end up trying to get to the top, you're gonna end up pulling down somebody that looks just like you." And then right after that, he says, "What up, blood? What up, cuz?" It's all luck because he really doesn't care about pulling down somebody that looks like him to make it to the top.
Okay. And Robert, same
Those are the
question.
type of people they like.
Robert,
Well, you gotta look at it in the music industry. The people that control you getting out there, if you're something that they like what they see, they like what they hear. You know, they're the A&R executives. So all of them that sit there at that table that got that title, they're the decision makers. They can make you, break you, or block you. What Jay-Z's been doing for almost 30 years, come 2025, he was the A&R executive starting in 1995. You think he don't got some power? He got more than enough in that industry.
And that's why him and Prodigy had their issues. That's why him and DMX had their issues because they all felt like, okay, with him and Prodigy issue was he mentioned about about after Snoop and the Dog Pound came into New York and kicked the building, New York's been over. Prodigy and them took it personal because they was the ones that was standing up for New York. They was the ones, that sent niggas down to get at the damn video shoot on the strength that Big called up and say, I can't believe New York is letting these California niggas come in here and shoot a video in the hood, right? So that was that. Now the situation with the other guy, he he wanted to try to, with X, he said as soon as he got in power, he called him up, say, yo, the image got control of the borders. The image got control of the damn of the stable. He said you could. Now he was supposed to retire, right? He said he was retiring once he got that damn position at damn Def Jam president, right? Now he gets that position. X is working on I think it was his sixth album or something, or his seventh album. Jay-Z approved of everything. Then when the time for the album came out, he's like, yo, what's going on? I don't think that it's ready yet, he told me. But then he drop his damn, he go in the studio, script it out of the album real quick, get the best beats and whatnot, drop his album. Now X is like, come on, man, is this what it really is? So yeah, Jay-Z's a snake, and he was step on anybody's toes to get to the top. He has no qualm about doing that.
Okay, let's bring Patsy back into the discussion if we can. Patsy, next question is, people believe that Beyonce is equally devious when it comes to stomping out the careers of industry fledglings. Do you believe that to be so? Or what do you know about that?
I don't know much about it, but given that she's in the industry and she knows how to maneuver herself on the in and outs of things, and she is human just like in the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
So she can be prone to having bad behaviors just like anybody else.
Well said, well said. See, and you said you don't know much about these individuals.
Well, I'm just using my common sense on
Yes, and,
things.
and you dropping jewels just by doing that. Robert, same question. These people believe that Beyonce is equally devious as her husband when it comes to stomping out people's careers. You gotta turn your mic on.
Yeah, I believe that she is. I think the first place she learned that from was at home, her father, and probably her mother too. So I say yes to that. You know, whatever they taught her how to, they wanted her to be in the front from the very beginning when she was in the group.
Uh-huh.
So if her family played her spotlight against her friends so she can become something greater than them, she only bettered herself learning from Jay-Z, and she became probably excuse me when I say this, a bitch beast at it.
Okay. Gregory, same question.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Once again, she owns her own church. She's an evil, wicked person.
Well, that's their way to get money too. Keep the money circling because the church is a legal hustle, and you can invest in the church.
I'm gonna ask
And
y'all to keep it pertaining to the question at hand. And the question at hand is, do you believe that Beyonce is equally devious as Jay-Z when it comes to stomping out fledgling industry members' careers? Timmy.
of course she try to be quiet, act like she don't know nothing about it. You know, she stays silent. Everybody knows that she has something to do with it. You know, so yeah, that's their game. Play silent. They hear something. Oh yeah, all right, I'm gonna take care of that. The next day, that person wondering why they everything that they work for had just went up in smoke and whatnot. You know, because Jay Z and Beyonce done made calls to people and they listen to them. And you know, because all you have to do is use your power. Puffy showed you that how when he got damn Wendy Williams
Right.
from her spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so money is power.
All right, dude, same question.
Well, yeah, a woman's scorn is different. When a woman can get, I think when a woman is angry, it's worse than a man. but men are just more calculated. Because when a woman get into her emotions and her feelings and she wants to be calculated, she'll take out anybody. And Beyonce, I can see her being a little spoiled little brat. She sounds better than me. You need to take her out. You need something to happen to her because I'm the best one. I want it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I believe so because women can really be petty.
And look at the long list of people that came out and already accused her of doing it, like Blue and Carrie and that other girl, that the songwriter lady, I forget her name.
Latoya Lawkins.
And Latoya, yes. Look at these people that has, and she calls herself the Queen Bee. So
she was the initial member of Destiny Child.
Chick,
you don't get stung messing with
not Farrah.
Well, I like so what I remember from the mutterings of social media and like little like interviews that I saw with Latoya Locken early on, Locklings, whatever, I'm butchering her name.
Locken with two T's.
She was the competition to Beyonce, so they removed her.
Well,
so,
you know, they
look,
wanted her
Uncle
to
D,
get the best. She's the front person. You know, she's the lead singer. So whatever thing that any outfit they gonna say that's gonna be for her, that's gonna be for her, and everything that they pick is the best colors, the best whatever, right? And so the other ones looking like, I wanted that color. No, you can't have that. And so if they pick the same color, oh no, you can't do that. You got to get a different color because you can't outshine Beyonce. They did this now.
Hold on, Timmy.
When Michelle.
Hold on, Timmy. Before you go into that, let Gregory ask his question, or let Gregory comment, and then because we got one more question after that. Go ahead, Gregory.
I was gonna say at the same time that she was doing it, I don't know if it's truly all them, because remember they had J-Lo and Mariah Carey's manager that was stealing songs from people and taking these people's songs when they was trying to get on in the industry.
A lot of them been accused of doing so. Timmy, go ahead, finish up your story.
Now, as far as Michelle, right? They'll make now Michelle ain't really dark skinned. She's light skinned, just like Beyonce, right? But they want her to go on the beach and get a suntan. They wanted Kelly to get darker. She's already dark skinned. They want her to get darker just so she won't be lighter than Beyonce. Beyonce ain't on the beach getting suntan. She only be out there if she wanted to be out there. But other than that, she wasn't out there getting suntan like Kelly and fucking Michelle was. They both said this, you know.
Okay, so the last question is, Patsy, if backed into a legal corner, which of the supposed power couple will basically sacrifice their mate first?
Oh, with Jay-Z and
Beyonce.
I think it would be Beyonce, because women can be more manipulating and less revealing about what we're going to do.
Oh, she said it. You
Nah, but
Timmy, let her stand on that. Go
ahead,
ahead, Patsy. Go ahead.
No, because like I'll give the guys props tonight about women can be really sneaky about what. It's not that we're trying to be sneaky. We're trying to outsmart
Or
some
hurt.
guys that think we're dumb as hell.
Hurt
And so
people
we're
hurt.
like, oh, okay, you think I'm stupid. So let me stay quiet with what I want to do because the dumbass men that I'm dealing with whatever situation I'm in with them, will try to manipulate over what I'm trying to do to him. So we're trying to play a game on them and trying to be smart and outwit them
It's chess.
because we're just basically playing chess with them, but we're trying to outthink your next move.
Well said, well said, well said. Timmy, same question. Which of the power couple do you think will sacrifice their mate first?
Well, see, it all depends on who got the most dirt on. That's what I think. Now, if Beyonce got dirt on Jay-Z, then she would use it and in her favor when it comes to divorce and divorce decree and whatnot. But Jay-Z got more money than Beyonce. You dig? So it's just easy for him to, pay somebody to get rid of her, or me personally, I just say pay them and get rid of them. Pay them off and be through with it. That's all. You get rid of them quickly by paying them off. You see how quick Puppy paid Cassie off? He didn't want her to speak no more.
Okay. So let it be known when he said pay him off so you can get rid of him, he's referring to settling with them in court, not marking them. All right. Dude, same question. Hold up. Gregory, same question, Gregory.
Pop goes the weasel, then the weasel goes pop. Nah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, because the Jigga Man has gotten away with offing a lot of people, allegedly. So, do I think he has more dirt on Beyonce than Beyonce has on the Jigga Man? Yes, I do, but somehow, some way, I can see her coming out on top. She has way more to lose than him. She has the church and all her other elaborate
You keep
The kids,
endeavors.
the kids she gonna lose.
So they have said you sign him up, he line him up. Greg, thank you, Minister of Conspiracy. Dude, same question, and Robert, get ready because you're gonna end the show. Dude, same question. Of the two members of the alleged power couple, who do you think would sacrifice the other first?
Well, Jay-Z already sacrificed Beyonce. That's why he's where he's at now. But Beyonce will sell his ass out before she'll sell her ass out.
Well, according to them, she's already done that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about selling him out. I'm talking about selling her derriere. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Oh yeah.
Her parents did that.
You gotta understand, these women know the power in their money. These millionaires will pay for a night, couple of $1 million just for a night to say they fuck Beyonce. Not even to say they fuck you because they want to know just to fuck Beyonce. They make money.
Or just to sit and have dinner with her.
Yeah.
With her.
Chris
Spend a
Brown.
couple hours, a half an hour, 45 minutes.
Chris Brown charges $1,100 for a picture.
He did it in over 50 cities.
Imagine at least 200-300 people sign up at every concert.
That's the whole America.
That's a businessman.
Sold out meet and greet for $1,000 and $100. It's crazy.
Go ahead,
Go
Pat.
ahead, go ahead, Patsy.
She'll she don't have to use money. Like money will be part of her plan, but she'll find out what like whoever she wants to deal with to kind of get them on her side.
That's
She'll figure out what they really, really want and deliver on what they want so they can side with her, and that's the whole game plan.
Y'all better listen to this woman. She telling you. She telling you. Patsy said
Money,
it first.
money really isn't the whole shenanigan of the plot, but money. I'm not saying money doesn't play a role in it, but money is not the whole picture.
Mhm.
And bet
So
you Miss
therefore,
Knowles is going to be involved in that
Beyonce
shit too.
will get over Jay-Z.
And I quote from Hove, the
Will her.
power of the
Hold on, Gregory.
PUSSY.
Let her finish. Go ahead, Patsy.
Well, it's not about the pussy either. It's about being smart, a smart woman, because men, there's a lot of men out there they belittle and think women are stupid and dumbasses, but those men that are thinking like that of women are really the dumbass.
Okay.
So we will play on your dumb ass thinking about me being stupid and not worthy of being
Respect.
in an intellect just like you. So, let me play that game on your ass. That's where she's thinking.
Okay. All right. So at this time, I'm gonna ask
Go ahead,
everybody to mute your mics, and Robbie, you're gonna have the final say. So the question to end the show is: of the power couple, which will sacrifice the other first? Will it be Beyonce, or will it be Sean Carter?
Well, I'll tell you like this. Give me a chance to wet my whistle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, drink some water.
Mm. Dum
I
dum.
just had to wet my whistle.
Okay, Joe Biden.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to say it'd be 2 times damaging to Beyonce. If Beyonce, which I say she'll be the one, you said sacrifice, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did.
She'll be the one to sacrifice Jay-Z first. But like I told you, it'd be 2 times damaging to her. She'll sacrifice Jay-Z to save herself. First damage to her would be this. Jay-Z sits at the top of the table. So even if she sacrificed and try to pardon herself, distance herself anything from his negative trouble he done developed for himself or created, she will pay the ultimate price where you leave him, sell him out, tell all his dirty and bad things he did. Best believe he got in place to have your ass blocked. When you try to make another song on music and on it, you won't be able to sell it to the highest buyer. You probably won't get no radio play. Your record sales will be damaged messing around with that wig. So that's one damaging blow you'll get from trying to sacrifice him to better yourself or distance yourself. Second damage blow to her would be this. If Jay-Z even think that you're trying to do something like that, you'll be on your last airplane flight. The sacrifice will be you. He did it one time, he'll do it again.
The jigger man.
All right. And this has been the Still a Man podcast. You guys stay tuned for future updates. God bless y'all. Good night. This is the Still a Man podcast. See you guys next week. God bless you.